Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please remember to like and subscribe for more maths videos. Today's video is on mixed fractions. So going from mixed fractions into improper fractions and going from improper fractions to mixed fractions. So what is an improper fraction? An improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. What is a mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is a simplified version of an improper fraction where we have a whole number and then a proper fraction joined with it. So let's get straight in. If I have 8 over 7, I'm going to look at the denominator and the denominator is a 7. So I'm going to say to myself, how many times does 7 go into the number 8? So I can think about it and I know that 7 goes into 8 one time. What's left over? Well, if 7 goes into 8 once, then that leaves 1 remaining. So if I were to write 8 over 7 as a mixed fraction, I would say 7 goes into 8 once with 1 out of 7 remaining. So you can see that the denominator will stay 7. Let's look at the next one. I have a denominator of 2, 5 over 2. So 5 over 2 is an improper fraction. How many times does 2 go into 5? 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, so what's left over? 1. 1 is left over to get to 5. And what will the denominator be? The same as the improper fraction, which in this case is a 2. Okay, the next one we have 37 over 11. So the denominator is 11. So I'm going to say to myself, how many times does 11 go into 37? Well, 11, 22, 33, 44. So 44 is bigger than 37, so it's not 4 times. So 11, 22, 33. So it goes in 3 times. So 3 times 11 is 33. So how much is left over out of 37 when I take away the 33? I've got 4 remaining. So that means that my proper fraction that's joined to my whole number will be 4 out of 11. I can see also that my denominator stays 11. In the next one, I have a denominator of 4. So I'm going to say to myself, how many times does 4 go into 19? Well, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So 20 is too big, so 5 is too big, so it goes in 4 times. So 4 goes into 19 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. So that leaves 3 out of 4 remaining, keeping the denominator the 4. Alright, 10 over 3. I have 3 as my denominator. So I'm going to say how many times does 3 go into 10? 3, 6, 9, 12. So 4 is too big, so it's 3 times. So 3 goes into 10 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. So what's left over from 9 to get to 10? 1. And the denominator will stay the same as the original, so it will stay a 3. Last example, I have a 6. So I have 50 over 6. How many times does 6 go into 50? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. So 9 is too big, so that means it goes in 8 times. So my answer will be the whole number of 8. But 8 times 6 is 48. So how much is left over? 2. 2 out of 6. Now, if I look at this one, it's a little bit different to the previous ones because 2 out of 6 can still be simplified further. Don't forget to watch the video on simplification of fractions. How can I simplify 2 out of 6 further? So the 8 is going to stay the same and I'm going to say what number goes into 2 and into 6? 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 6 3 times. So that's converting improper fractions into mixed fractions. What about going the other way around and going from mixed fractions into improper fractions? If we look at our first example, we have 2 and 3/5. So 2 and 3 over 5. What we're going to do is we're going to take our whole number and we are going to multiply it with our denominator. And then we are going to add our numerator. So what we're going to do is we are going to say 2 times 5. What's 2 times 5? 10. Then we are going to add our numerator. 10 and 3 is 13. And we're going to keep that over the original denominator of the fraction, which in this case is the 5. So if we look at the next one, we have 1 1/4. So what are we going to do? We're going to take the 1 and we are going to multiply it with the 4. And then we are going to add the numerator of 1. So I'm going to say 1 times 4, which is 4. Then I'm going to add the 1, which is 5. And that is over the original denominator, which is given, which is 4. Let's do the next one, 10 and 7/8. So we're going to start by taking the 10 and multiplying it with the 8. So 10 times 8 is 80. And then we are going to add the 7. So 10 times 8 is 80, plus 7 is 87. And that will be over the original denominator, which is an 8, because the original denominator given to us was an 8. The last one is 9 and 2/3. So now what I want you to do is I want you to quickly pause the video and quickly do it by yourself. Then push play and check the answer. Did you try it? Did you get 29/3? Good job! I hope that this video helped you to understand how to convert between mixed fractions and improper fractions. Remember, the more you do, the better you'll be. Please stay tuned for more videos on how to add, subtract, divide, and multiply fractions. See you soon.